Hey everybody, hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to our channel Info Island. And also welcoming you guys to our daily current affairs video where we bring you the latest news and events from all around the corners of the world. So guys, in today's video, what are we going to do is we are going to share those top 10 questions and answers related to the business, economy, and banking current affairs. So all of those things that are there in the highlights recently related to the business, international economy, and international banking, and whatsoever related to these three terminologies we are going to share and discuss in this particular video of today's current affairs. So guys, as you're aware, it's 15th of July 2023 today, and yes, we have gathered all the important current affairs and events that were there in the highlights and related to the business, economy, and banking things, and yes, made it to today's update. So we have brought up all of those questions in order to help you guys in your daily preparations of the competitive exams that you guys are preparing for. So now let's quickly get into the video and look for the top stories for today that we have brought up for you guys. So yes, first things first, as always, we are going to be sharing the questions with you firstly, and then moving further in the video, we will be revealing the answers of those particular questions. What it's going to do is it is actually going to help you all in order to know whether or not do you know the answers, because at first, if earlier we used to share the answers then and there with the questions, but then we realized that it is actually not helping us in order to guess that particular answer. We should at least try, even if we do not know that's completely okay, but at least we should try by giving a wild guess. And you know the happiness is where it is to the extent when we realize that yes, we do know the answers and we do know the correct answer. So firstly, moving ahead, we will be sharing those top 10 questions, and after that we will be telling you the answers. Okay, so starting up, firstly we have the question number one. What is the rate of retail inflation recorded in India in the month of June 2022? And your options are option A 5.01%, option B 6.01%, option C 7.01%, or is it the option D, that is 8.01%? So I hope you guys have guessed the correct answers, and by the time you're guessing it, let's move to the next question, that is question number 2. Which of the following institution releases the Index of Industrial Production, that is IIP, output data? And your options are option A Niti Aayog, option B National Statistical Office, option C Department of Financial Services, or is it the option D, that is Department of Economic Affairs? Time for our next question, that is question number 3. Which of the following bank's subsidiary partnered with Ministry of External Affairs, that is MEA in short, in order to set up a trilateral development cooperation fund, that is TDC fund? And your options are option A Indian Bank, option B State Bank of India, option C HDFC Bank, or is it the option D, that is Yes Bank. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4. What is the rate of inflation based on All India Wholesale Price Index, that is WPI in short, in June 2022? And the options are option A 11.18%, option B 13.18%, option C 15.18%, or is it the option D, that is 17.18%? Okay, so I hope you guys have guessed the correct answers, and let's move to the next question. That is question number 5. Which of the following Indian company is all set to acquire Denmark-based Base Life Science? And the options are option A, TCS, that is Tata Consultancy Services, option B, Infosys, option C, Wipro, or is it the option D, that is HCL Technologies? Next question, question number 6. Which of the following institution launches the Financial Inclusion Index, that is FI Index in short? And the options are option A, Niti Aayog, option B, Reserve Bank of India, option C, Ministry of Finance, or is it the option D, that is World Bank? Let's move to the next question. Question number 7. Which of the following institution released the Prevention of Insider Trading regulations? So here PIT refers to Prevention of Insider Trading. And the options are option A, RBI, that is Reserve Bank of India, option B, SEBI, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India, option C, Niti Aayog, or is it the option D, that is Competition Commission of India, CCI? Moving to the next question. Question number 8. Which of the following bank launched its first dedicated branch for startups in the country in Bangalore? And the options are option A, ICICI Bank, option B, HDFC Bank, option C, State Bank of India, or is it the option D, that is Punjab National Bank? Next question. Question number 9. What is the growth forecast of IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, for India in 2022 to 2023 as per its recent update? And the options are option A 8%, option B 7.8%, option C 7.6%, or is it the option D, that is 7.4%? Okay guys, so time for our last question of today's current affairs video related to the business, economy and other related current affairs. Monthly GST, here GST as in goods and services tax, monthly GST revenues have remained above the rupees 1.4 lakh crore mark from which of the following month in the year 2022? And your options are option A January, option B March, option C May, or is it the option D June? So guys, that's all about the questions of today's video. Now let's move to the answers, and I hope you guys have guessed the correct answers, and even if you do not know, we are here to help you out. So now let's move further in the video and look for the answers of those questions. So for question number 1, the correct answer is option C, that is 7.01%, and all who have guessed option C as the correct answer, they are absolutely correct. As per the recent data released by the NSO, retail inflation slowed down marginally to 7.01% in the month of June from 7.0% in the month of May 2022 due to moderation in food inflation. The inflation rate continued to remain above the 7% mark for the third month in a row. It is higher than the Reserve Bank of India's target of 2 plus by -4% for the medium term for 2 quarters. Next, we have the correct answer for question number 2, that is option B, National Statistical Office, that is NSO. National Statistical Office, that is NSO, under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, that is MOSPI in short, releases the Index of Industrial Production Growth Data, that is IIP in short. The IIP, which is the Index of Industrial Production Growth, rose to 19.6% in the month of May as against the percent of 7.1% in the month of April. The manufacturing sector's output grew 20.6% in the month of May this year, while the mining output climbed up to 10.9% and power generation increased to 23.5%. Next, we have the correct answer for question number 3, which is option B, State Bank of India. SBI Cap, like State Bank of India Capital Ventures Limited, that is SVL in short, is a subsidiary of the State Bank of India, which has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of External Affairs that is MEA, for the purpose of establishing the Trilateral Development Cooperation Fund, that is TDC fund in short. The TDC fund will root India's commitment of around 175 crore rupees to the Global Innovation Development Fund, that is GIP fund. The GIP fund will invest in mainly small and the medium enterprises from India. Next up, we have the correct answer for question number 4, that is option C, 15 to 18, 15.18%. The rate of inflation based on All India Wholesale Price Index, which is WPI in short, number is 15.18% for the month of June 2022 over June 2021. This is lower than the WPI number of 15.88% in the month of May due to rise in prices of mineral oils, food articles, crude petroleum and natural gas, basic metals, chemicals and chemical products, and food products, etc. Next, we have the correct answer for question number 5, which is option B, Infosys. Indian tech major Infosys announced that it will acquire Denmark-based Base Life Science for about 110 million euros, that is a total of rupees 875 crores in INR. This acquisition will deepen the expertise of Infosys in life sciences domain and strengthen its footprint across Europe. Base Life Science has finest industry experts across Denmark, Switzerland, United Kingdom, Germany, France, Italy, and a nearshore technology hub that is situated in Spain. Next up, for question number 6, the correct answer is option B, Reserve Bank of India. The Reserve Bank of India launches the Financial Inclusion Index, that is FI Index, in the recent edition of the index, which captures the extent of financial inclusion for the month of March 2022, which stands at 56.4, which is compared to 53.9 in March 2021. So if we talk about the FI index for the month of March 2022, it was 56.4 as compared to which was 53.9 in the month of March 2021. The Reserve Bank of India designed FI index captures the extent of financial inclusion across the country in consultation with the concerned stakeholders. Next, for question number 7, we have the correct answer is option B, that is SEBI. It stands for Securities and Exchange Board of India. Market regulator SEBI has released a new framework that will prevent company insiders from dealing in shares during the closure of the trading window. Under the Prevention of Insider Trading, that is PIT regulations, the trading window is closed when the compliance officer determines that a designated person or class of designated persons possesses unpublished price sensitive information. Next up, for question number 8, we have the correct answer, that is option C, State Bank of India. The State Bank of India (SBI) announced the launch of its first dedicated branch for startups in the country in Bengaluru. The branch designated for startups will cater to the entire range of the startups' needs at every stage of their evolution. The bank provides funding as well as other services including investment banking, treasury operations, and advisory through its subsidiaries. Next up, for question number 9, the correct answer is option D, that is 7.4%. The International Monetary Fund, that is IMF in short, lowered India's GDP, that is gross domestic product, projection from 8.2% to 7.4% in its World Economic Outlook Update July 2022 report. The reasons are vulnerability of the Indian economy to external shocks and rapid monetary policy tightening. In the month of April, IMF slashed the growth forecast of India from 9%, which is estimated in January, to 8.2%. So guys, that brings us to the last answer for today's video. And for question number 10, the correct answer is option B, March. Gross goods and services tax, that is GST, collections rose to rupees 1,43,612 crores for the month of August 2022. Monthly GST revenues have remained above rupees 1.4 lakh crores mark for the last 6 months, that is from March 2022. However, the August collection is lower than the previous month, but 28.2% higher year on year as per the data released by the Finance Ministry. So guys, that's all about the questions as well as the answers for today's current affairs video. Now let's share some of the abbreviations that we just came across in those questions and answers. And yes, as I have told you earlier also, and yes, as I will going to tell you about it only, that these abbreviations are of key importance with the perspective of your competitive exams, then please do try to learn them, memorize them, do watch the video over and over in order to gain the better understanding, better knowledge, and learn the abbreviations. So starting up with the first abbreviation for today's video, we have IIP, and the full form stands for Index of Industrial Protection. At number 2, we have MEA, and the full form is Ministry of External Affairs. At number 3, we have TDC, and TDC stands for Trilateral Development Cooperation. At number 4, we have WPI, and the expansion of WPI is Wholesale Price Index. At number 5, we have TCS, and it's the name of a very big organization, and the full form stands at Tata Consultancy Services. Next, at number 6, we have FII, and the full form is Financial Inclusion Index. At number 7, we have PIT, and the full form of PIT is Prevention of Insider Trading. At number 8, we have RBI, and which is a very common abbreviation, and I am guessing that you guys already know the full form. So RBI stands for Reserve Bank of India. Next, at number 9, we have SEBI, and the full form of SEBI is the Securities and Exchange Board of India. Next, at number 10, we have CCI, and the full form of CCI is Competition Companies of India. Next, at number 11, we have SBI, and the full form of SBI is State Bank of India. Next, we have at number 12, PNB, and the full form of PNB is Punjab National Bank. At number 13, we have IMF, and the full form of IMF is International Monetary Fund. At number 14, we have GST, and the full form of GST is Goods and Services Tax. At number 15, we have NSO, and the full form of NSO is National Statistical Office. At number 16, we have MOSPI, and the expansion stands for Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Next, at number 17, we have SVL, and the full form here, S stands for SBI Cap as a whole, and SBI Cap is basically nothing but State Bank of India's Cap stands for capital. So SBI Cap Ventures Limited. At number 18, we have MOU, which is again a very common abbreviation which is used almost everywhere, and the full form is Memorandum of Understanding. And the last but not the least is 19, the abbreviation number 19, that is MEA, and the full form of MEA is Ministry of External Affairs. Guys, one thing more at number 10 that we discussed, CCI, the full form is Competition Commission of India. And to let you guys know what is CCI, so basically the Competition Commission of India was established in the month of March in the year 2009 by the Government of India under the Competition Act 2002. For what purpose? So for the administration, for the implementation, and the enforcement of the act. So what is the objective for which CCI has been come up? So the objective is to eliminate the practices which are having adverse effect on competition. So that's it, guys. That's it for today's update on Daily Current Affairs Roundup. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you found the information useful and informative, please subscribe to our channel for more such daily news updates. As you guys must be aware that we do guys come up with the current affairs video almost daily on our channel in order to help you with the daily news updates for your competitive exams preparation. So do not forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below with your thoughts on today's stories. And if you have any story, any news tips, or any suggestion or recommendation, then please feel free and leave them down in the comment section. We would be happy to hear from you, and we would be very glad to come up with a video that you guys want us to prepare on. So that's it. Thanks for your time. Thank you so much for watching and giving your quality time with us. And we will see you super soon again tomorrow with more such current affairs news. Until then, let's keep learning, keep sharing, and keep supporting each other. And guys, please stay safe, as this flood thing is almost rising in almost every state of our country. And yes, so Even IMO has also put the red alert as well as the orange alert in different areas and states. And if you guys want to know more about it, you can watch the videos available on our channel related to the flood, Delhi flood, and the states which are being put on alerts. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Info Island. And I, Jyoti, sign off here, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow with a new video. Thank you so much.